Steve saves the future in Captain America issue 698. In the darkness, Steve finds himself freed from the ice that he was encased in, fighting some unseen men inside the small room. The door nearby is thrown open, revealing he was in the back of an armored car driven by a woman and her various monster friends. Steve wants them to tell him who they are and where he is, and the monsters say they don't want any trouble, and that if he really is the real Captain America, he can help them with their problem, that being the completely destroyed future Washington. The confused Steve is told that while frozen, he was used as a monument that America can live forever. Before he can get any more information, Steve and the other rebels are confronted by a tank, telling them that they are guilty of the crime of assembly. As they escape, a trapped man is confronted by some of the soldiers, and Steve wants to help him, but the people hold him back, keeping him quiet as to not give away their position as the man is killed. As the soldiers move away, Cap is told by the woman named Liang about what is going on and about the 40-minute war which decimated the entire USA and killed most of the heroes. Steve learns the attack was orchestrated by a group called Rampart and their leader Maximilian Babington. Steve says that he fought Rampart before back in his time and knows about them. He is told that thanks to the war, Max was able to cede his own power and take over the country and cause a huge divide between the rich and the poor. The worst thing, however, that Steve learns from Liang is that the rich are using the word America for themselves as a seat power. Steve is shocked that everything he once fought for was so easily destroyed, and he tells the woman about the Bill of Rights and how he lived by it and how the rebels need to know about it. Liang of course knows about the Bill of Rights, seeing as they aren't in some far future, they are only in the year 2025. In the castle, Duke Manor is told by his subordinate that the frozen Captain America was taken by the rebels. The subordinate says that it is handled, and the Duke believes that if that is true, he should probably have the subordinate explain it to the king. The subordinate does not want to, since everyone who talks to the king never survives, but the Duke forces him into the king's chambers. Inside the giant throne room, the subordinate explains what has happened and is immediately killed by his guards before the king orders his guards to capture Steve alive. Elsewhere, the king's rapid troops go after people wearing Captain America looking clothing, but the real Captain America arrives in time to destroy the drones. Cap also takes out some soldiers nearby with the help of Liang and her rebels. With the fight over, the people begin returning to the bombed out streets, witnessing the return of the real true Captain America, who tells Liang and her rebels that they are going to take back the country. Captain America issue 698 was a really cool time travel story that saw Steve thrown a few years into the future, and it's not a good future either. While we only know a limited amount of info on what exactly has gone on, I feel that was kind of all we needed to know, since I don't think we're going to be here for very long, and however I do love the prospects that this future has, and the world building Mark Waid did this issue however was really awesome. There's also something really interesting in Cap being used as sort of this symbol, or his name Captain America being used as this sort of symbol for the rich, and I think it's really interesting, and I hope Mark goes into a little bit more detail about that and shows how much that I guess pisses off Steve and angers Steve, and I really hope we get a little bit more of that. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.